So I don't know how this is gonna work a little bit. This might work a little bit different since I did no delay. So like there might be some delay, of course, but I don't know how bad it's gonna be. If it gets bad, I'm gonna quickly end stream and I'm gonna start stream up again just so that I don't have to worry about 10 seconds delay because that will happen sometimes, not all the times. It will happen sometimes if you just don't put a delay on it. That's why people usually put like a single second of delay. But I'm gonna try it out with no delay. We're gonna see how that goes. Now hopefully that goes. Hopefully this goes kind of good. Now I'm gonna go ahead and scroll. Scroll down. Let me see how that goes. Okay, not that far off to be fair. Because it was better than I previously noticed. Hey, Crosshair, how's it going? Sorry, I found a thing. Right, there you go. Doing this so y'all can see it a little bit better. This is the book I have to read at school. It's due Thursday, actually. I'm going to need an assignment on it. Speaking of assignments, I need to quickly figure out what I'm going to be doing other than just reading. Sadly, it's not just reading, but sections left. I think I have to take notes, but depending on what I have to do, I might just read the book and yellow it. So, actually, nothing too difficult. By Friday, versus. Let me see what I have to do for my summer reading. Choose one and take detailed notes. You will be assessed on your reading in class, which is this Thursday. So I have to kind of like figure out what this thing. Yeah, sadly, I don't want to be doing this, but it's due Thursday, so I'm not taking any detailed notes on this because I'm too lazy. Don't even know how to take notes. My school messed me up too bad. All right. So I personally got the book in real life, but let me get my glasses. Because I don't have to reading, I'm gonna need my glasses. Because if I read for too long, my eyes start to strain and get tired. So, anyhow. Dang. Yeah, I think it's like just like that time of the year because everybody at my school is not feeling well. I'm not doing too hot myself, but gotta read. All right. Just gotta watch this. Yeah, it does that, but it's like free though, so I can't be too mad. I'll zoom in a little bit, and it gets me about 20 pages. All right, so this is what's chapter one. What's chapter one at? Okay, so this is when morning comes. Just man, me so sick. Dang, that's crazy. Thankfully, I did not. I didn't. I checked my temperature today. I'm not sick, but I just got really bad right now. We don't need that. All right, so I think this is gonna be the way it's uh structured. It's gonna be the chapters are gonna be from different people's point of views. It might be the same person twice in a row. I don't know. It could just be multiple people. Alright. I'm gonna read what it says. Johannesburg, South Africa, 1976. Zanella, I don't know, I think it's Zanella, is skipping school and secretly plotting against the Ar apartheid government. The police can't know, her mother and sister can't know. Her best friend, Thabo, turned gang member, uh, um, schoolboy turned gang member. Uh, I think I'm messing that up. Can tell she's up to something, but he has troubles of his own, a deal gone wrong, and some powerful enemies. Mina, the daughter of an Indian shopkeeper, finds a packet of banned pamphlets. They lead to a mysterious black girl with a secret, a dangerous gangster with expensive taste in clothes, and an engaging white boy who drives a battered red car. Ooh. Across the bridge in the wealthy white suburbs, Jack plans to spend his last days in Johannesburg before leaving for university. Burning miles on his beat-up Mustang until he meets a girl with an unforgettable face from a black township on the edge of revolt. Soweto. A series of chance meeting changes everything. A chain of events and set in motion, a failed plot, a martyred teacher, and a secret movement of students that have spread across the township. So I got this book because I had gang members in it, and honestly sounded better than every single other one. So I was gonna take off this dumb tag. It's the price tag on the book. 6 cough drops. Dude, my favorite cough drop is the vanilla one. I remember this one time someone gave me like a herbal. It was like herbal tea or something like that. Just came from herbs and stuff. That was pretty cool. Not famous, but I just really like the what is it? The vanilla one. Root beer, not yet. Cause my dad was home after I came from school, so I can't. Cause I want to make a taste testing video. Uh, when I drink the root beer. Um, but I need to wait till everybody's like away from home. I'm not drunk. I'm just mildly have a stuffy and runny nose at the exact same time. Sally, I mean, this happens to me every single year. During the fall, like during the first 2 months of school, I will get for like about a week, maybe a week or two, of just this. But it goes away. Sometimes I get it in the summer too as well. But actually, no, I just got COVID that time. I didn't even get sick. I just got full on COVID. It wasn't even that bad. Alright. Guess it's probably best just to read it online, I guess. There's my leg. No. What I do is since I still gotta go to school, whenever I have a runny nose, I just lift my head back. It doesn't come out, but unless if you don't like that, then that's what I personally do. I just lift my head back. I mean, COVID's still around. It just isn't as bad. It's kind of like the flu now. It's not gonna kill you. It's not as bad as it was, but it's still around. Someone at my school literally had COVID, so they're back though. They're already back. Yeah, COVID's up. I didn't get it that bad, thankfully. Like I could still taste stuff and all that stuff, but it just wasn't that fun. All right, so the pages are the way they are set up, not that difficult. Um, there is about 222 pages, so probably should get going on with this. If you guys want, I could put like lo-fi music in the background or something. Just something like that's non-copyright. It's like It could be copyright. I actually don't care. Just something. Wi-Fi music pretty nice. My sister mom got it so bad it passed on me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure my mom had it and then I got it. So and then I don't think my sister got it. I think it was just my mom had it and then I got it from her, if I'm correct. But yeah, it's not good. Really not. Yeah. I gotta wait for this ad. And then after this ad, I'll, after this ad, oops. Alright, no, I thought we'd talk about code. It's not really homework, it's more like summer reading, because, you know, I got like an assessment or something this Thursday about it, so gotta read all 220 pages. So this will take a while, but if I stream every night and I do good, that should be good. Alright, chapter 1, Zanella. We were going to put dynamite under the power line towers. There were 3 of us that day at Orland Power Station. Billy, Feely, and me. It was after school, and we'd come to make sketches that would show us where the dynamite needed to go. What the flip is happening? Holy cow. The power station's white caretaker explained how the electricity was generated and transported to the white areas of Joburg. As he talked, he nodded and smiled, showing his dirty teeth. Billy nodded, flashing back his teen clean and white like advertisement. For Lily and I looked at each other. The caretaker suspected nothing. Not that watch actually. I mean, I think you were there for yesterday, right? Because I was doing my chemistry. So update on that. I think I did pass my chemistry quiz. I thought I'd have to memorize all of it, like all the names and definitions. Thankfully, that was not the case. We would only have to memorize some of the names, and then the rest that we didn't see, we just had to write the definition for that. So I'm pretty sure I passed. Might have gone like one wrong or something, but how was the other one when I was the sacrifice? My history teacher has not created that yet, I don't think. Anywho, where are we at? Lily and I looked at each other like for nothing. On the other side of the wire fence, children stared at us. They stood barefoot on long grass that had turned brown with the cold. Behind the fence and the children, the land dipped and rose. I could barely make out the road back to Soweto. As we walked back, we saw rows and rows of corrugated roofs turned copper as the okay, what the flip? No, it's just fine. It's fine. Hold on. Sorry about that. I gotta. Alrighty. uh, as the sun went down, and I imagined the Orland power station exploding, the black bars of the towers flying apart, and the lights going off in right people's homes. For a moment, it would be a black and white city. It would warn the Malungus of what we would do if they didn't give us what we wanted. I don't know what Malungus means. In the shack, Billy made the sketches at the power station to send to the something, something, and something. They had explosives that would slip back across the border and blow up the towers. Dang. Alright, with a sharpened pencil, Filili added arrows to the drawing to show where the dynamite should be placed. Of course, why not? I got snot. Ew. Yeah, I currently have tissues like right next to me. So, if I ever go mute randomly, it's because I'm blowing my nose and I don't want you guys to hear that. They gave me the finished sketches. I had to drop them off at the train station. The envelope taped under the bench. I went alone, taking the path past the Shebean, where it's actually probably Shebean. Where Montgui sang for the power station Billy the meetings. I had just been Main Quee's sister and Main Quee with magic voice. Please don't tell me that guy comes up again. Also, just Yeah, then I also got my trash can next to me. Uh, so I guess I gotta do something to memorize. So far, what's happened is these people, these kids, Billy, Philly, and me, which I'm guessing is the Zanola. Um, oops. They're planning on blowing up a power station because of the white people, or are they the white people? I think they're the. I think one of them is white. I think Billy's white. Sounds like a white name. Oh, Billy, get back to the farms and I don't know. Anyway, uh, now is the sister who helped who planned explosives. So happy I chose this one. This one's more interesting than what the other one seemed to be. After Billy and Falili were arrested. Oh, what the flip? Uh, 1976, South Africa, Johannesburg. Let's see. For me, but they didn't come. And occur over a month later, they and two others I didn't know were charged with terrorism. I kind of expected that. The court ruled that Billy had recruited students to join military sales and something. They were plotting to overthrow the government. I think that's what they were trying to do, actually. I typed it in. Uh, yeah, we gotta. I don't know. I forgot. I think it's like. This honestly feels more like a history class, if anything. I don't really feel like this is more English. I mean, don't get me wrong. We have a English vocabulary, which that's probably the most English thing we've done so far. Sounds like the story I had to read. It's morning to comes. I don't know. No, it's when morning comes. Uh, Now four of them chained and walked out the court with their arms cuffed behind. The cuffs are on the space between the sleeves of Billy's nice coat and his hands. I looked away, but I see the cuffs everywhere, metal glinting in the afternoon light. Billy starts sinking as he walks past us. I Sabbath, I'm not trying to say that. I reach out and the blue fiber of his coat gets caught on my nail. Then the policeman pushes him. Dang! I was reading a book on the cosplay or return, does it say? It has to plane, by the way. How'd you crash? Dang. Wait, you guys saw you guys like, yo, like, holy cow, what did Billy do? I get Billy was charged for terrorism, but Billy didn't even do nothing. Poor Billy. Oh, everyone died of thirst. How are you alive? Wait, is this are you talking about I forgot what it's called. I don't know. Then the policeman pushes him. Billy's voice is low, soft, always the one of the go-go's in church like best. We all join in with Billy, but Falili is silent, head bowed. The policeman let us sing, but they don't understand what the song means, or they don't care. Yeah, Billy and Falili, so Billy ain't white. All right. It doesn't matter if we sing that we do not fear them. As the van door shut slam, Falili's eyes meet mine through the metal grating. This could be the last time I will see her. The policemen get inside the cab, red-faced and satisfied. The front door is closed and the van pulls out. Everyone runs after it. Uh, I wonder who told the police about Billy and Falili. Come on, Zanelli. Vusi. Who's Vusi? Who is Vusi? Why were we not introduced to them? Vusi takes my shoulders, turning me away from the crowd. Time to go home. We walk past a clean black car. Ooh, that sounds like a nice one. A blonde, yellow-haired man sits in the back seat, watching us smoking. In the front, a black driver and a white policeman. I can't see the face behind them. Buildings form an outline of gray rectangles against the sky. Hill Brown Tower stands above the rest of the city. I've heard there's an elevator that takes you to the restaurant at the top. Alright. Oh, this not bad at all. Actually, no, I can just keep reading. Hello? I'm guessing this is hello. How's it going? Alright, guys, hold on me. I got the thing back up. Oh, wait, I have to watch 10. Guys, I have to watch an ad for every single page. Ah. Uh, where was I at? In the front, a black driver and a white policeman. I can't see their faces. Behind them, buildings form an outline of gray rectangles against the sky. No brown tower stands above the rest of the city. I've heard there's an elevator that takes you to a restaurant at the top. We were thinking of targeting that too. Okay, so they just want to blow up everything that the white people have. Like, that's crazy. Later that night, I put on lipstick and glitter and slipped into my sister's sequin dress. Uh, it is my night to sing at the Shebeen, and I back to being the person I used to before all of this happened. So now, so pretty much with this person that we got so far, is Alina, whatever her name is. Um, oh yeah, it's Amelia. She blew stuff up. I don't think she was the one that went to jail, did she? It was like just Billy and Philly. Um, so she helped do a terrorism, but got away with it, and now she's living back normally. So now we got someone named Jack. Basic white names, holy cow, bro. Just basic names in general. I thought they had more uncommon names back then. Why are they naming your son Jack? Oliver, Ricky, and I graduated from JP High School last December and started crashing parties as soon after. Of course you would. What book are you reading? Alright, that is true. I think they said they were reading something like this. Because I remember they were talking about this. I think they're still getting the book. Oh my gosh, and I'm just gonna start reading it for my own book, and when I can Jack. Holy cow. Jack literally owns like a single page. He sounds late. I mean, considering they started crashing parties soon after, what the flip? Watch. Oh my gosh, bro, the link up this freaking thing. And it says upload it, download. I'm not uploading nothing. Gonna buy some, like, anyway. I gotta go back down to Jake. Can I not go to Jake? Where the flip is Jake at? Oh my gosh, bro, I can't even do this no more. I can't read it. What the flip? I'm just gonna read this from the book itself. Like, I should do like a read along, but I guess I can't do it. What the flip? Oh, this is the prologue. That makes sense. Alright. Whoops, I think I skipped it. I think I skipped it by accident. Jack. I have a Minecraft comic book, because yes. So it does that because I have to watch an ad, but the thing is, these ads aren't doing nothing. Let me refresh page. I think that will fix it. Yep, that fixed it, alright. Darn right, I fixed it. Okay, so this is 2. Where the flip is Jake at? Did I go down too far? I'm so confused. Okay, so this Jake. There you go. See, I gotta do this. I gotta be like ads. Take this medicine. It tastes like soap. What color was it? What color was the medicine? Ah. Alright. Crashed a party soon after. We didn't have anything better to do. Oliver was at Tux for engineering. Ricky was taking off some time and thinking of studying in the States. And I was free till August when I leave for Oxford. It seems like these people blue. I don't think I've ever seen medicine that's blue before. I don't know what that was. Medicine does not taste like candy. I don't know why people even ever said that. It's never meant to taste like candy. Medicine is meant to help you, so it's not going to taste good. Nightcrawler is pretty good, though. Uh, so far we've been to dozens of them, including a cabinet minister's birthday party and Miss South Africa's charities gala. I was always the one who talked our way in. People wanted to believe me. Oliver liked the planning, planned more than we needed, and Ricky came along because he liked to boast in a casual way about what we'd done and how we got away. At the gala last weekend, we tried on tuxedos and bad American accents. We finished trays of champagne and skewered chicken because everyone there was pretty boring. Miss South Africa even fawned over us for a few seconds. The Olivers didn't ever say anything to her. Ricky thought she was average looking. Um, Later, I went over to Megan's and told her the whole thing uh, had been mostly a waste of time. I was having dinner in the garden with my parents when the phone rang. I left the table. I wish you wouldn't let Megan call you at this time, my mother said. My mother called me. She didn't like Megan, but everything she said to me these days was easy to ignore. I walked past the new television set. The phone was next to my letter from the Oxford and picture of my parents in the field. My father holding her shoulder with one hand and a gun. What the flip? Hold on. Guys, I broke my duck. I broke ducks. Well, it's not meant to taste like grape. I guess it could be advertised as grape medicine, but uh, anywho, uh, parents revealed. My father holding her with one hand and a gun in the other. He had shot two kudo that trip, and their heads were up there now, on opposite sides of the living room. I picked up the phone. Ready for tonight, bro? It wasn't Megan, but Oliver. He sounded keyed, bothered by something, probably about his father finding out about what he'd been up to. What's tonight? You're not gonna believe it. What is it? I'm coming over. I put the phone down and glanced at the television. My father had just bought it yesterday. 1976. And the South African government finally allows its upstanding citizens to own a television. He said as the salesman put it in the boot of the car. Jack, anything can happen now. Out on the patio, my father ground a cigarette into his silver green ashtray. He lit another while my mother fiddled with her red and green. Oh my gosh. On her thin bone fingers. The new mood, oh my gosh. I can't even speak. Uh, the new maid came around and laid out dessert. My mother corrected her using a patient voice. It had just turned 6 o'clock. Anna and Oliver arrived with Ricky and 4 bottles. Hold on, I gotta blow my nose. Excuse me. All right. Don't know how old. Don't know how you're reading that. I can never the shoot first. No, I just had to blow my nose. Ooh, wow. That is a very tough thing. What was it? Yeah, stream lag. Is it actually lagging or is it just because I stopped? Because I said I had to blow my nose, so I muted myself. But then also, um, when I click out of the browser, it doesn't like it stops streaming to leaving. That would have confusion. Oh. Ricky, 4 bottles of black eye face paint left over from last year's rugby's matches. The sound of my bedroom, Ricky fiddling the case with his new cufflinks my father had bought him. So I waited. Oliver held up the face paint as if it was explained everything in his other hand. He had a folded map. We're going to She-Bean. Ricky got up from my desk and flicked a glass clad cabinets that held my sports trophy and Saruto. Alright, so I think chapter 1 was explaining what exactly happened. And I think what's happening now is that Oliver had found the map that Zelena, Billy, and Falili were using. Yeah, so I did not have any delay on stream, so that will happen. So I'm hoping it doesn't happen too much. Anyway, so I think what's happening is, bless you, um, is that they found the map that they originally used, to plant the bombs at the power station and stuff like that, and now they're gonna go and I'm gonna do something. Go back to Shibi, and Ricky got up from my desk and flicked the glass cabinets that held my sports trophies and Sabato. It had to be Oliver's idea. From the look on Ricky's face, I could tell he was daring me to back out, and backing out would be the safe, sensible thing to do. You didn't just go to Soto, 3 white guys in an old Mustang in the middle of the night. You just did it. I'd rather not do the face paint. Oh, frick. Are they gonna do blackface? I hope not. That's like the worst thing they could do. It's one thing to sneak in while, middle of the night, but you get caught with blackface? Heck no, brother. You cooked. I'd rather not do the face paint. I said it's ridiculous. Come on, Jagger boy, what's the fun of it? You said it's about dressing the part up. Thought you'd love it. Hopefully they aren't thinking about doing. Maybe they're trying to do some camouflage because life happens, people sneeze, and you have to blur your nose. It's all good. Facts. Not really, I said, but I took the bottle of face paint from Oliver's hand. As we passed Parktown, I took the turning into the highway that cut through the city and down to the Cape. Mustang's engines strained as we picked up speed. There was something off about the nights in Johannesburg. Too quiet, as if empty of all the blacks that night. Dang. The city shut down. Next to me, Oliver opened up a map of the city and grid for a map with little red dots. Never mind. They didn't. I guess we're just going. I have not. Police raids, he said, tracing a path from one dot to another. I knew he wanted me to ask how he managed to steal the map from the police station. Okay, thank gosh, I was about to say it, because I don't think they want to. I just never watched it. You think you'll be coming back after Oxford? Oliver asked. I don't know, I replied. What I do know is this car is a piece of junk, Ricky said from the back. Oxford, boy or not? It's a Mustang, just leave her, Oliver said. My phone runs better, Ricky said. And it's older. And where is your car, Ricky? I asked. In the States. It's crazy.
Mondays, am I right?
Facts. It's Tuesday, actually.
Hi, Hollow.
It's Tuesday.
People ship a lot of stuff together, Agent T.
Oh, Agent E? Oh, you're streaming?
What? Yeah, I'm
You're
streaming.
streaming?
Yeah, well, I think I'm in the general chat.
I don't know, because you're lonely.
Literally, Hollow keeps in here. He's not talking, but he's in here.
Hollow Hexagon.
This is it's Solus or Eber and Egg.
Who is that? Also, like, how do you guys not recognize my voice yet? I'm the crazy one.
Yeah.
Like, I'm the loud one. You want to be loud real quick? I can be loud.
Ricky came
really
to
loud.
Ricky came to Joburg 4 years earlier because his father had got a high-up job at Anglo America. He still hadn't got over leaving the States. He never would. So what drinks do they have there? Hopefully it's not about the States, because you sound like me when I get a bit too crazy.
I'm not gonna stay here for too long because I want to go play Blade and Sorcery in like a hot minute because like it's fun.
Frick me. Oopsie. Sorry about that. Ricky said, no lad. Rather when he crushed an all string.
Anglo saxophone.
I suck at memorizing names and voice. I'm good with faces and voices.
Yes, I am the one
And
who
if you,
smells drink.
that's crazy. Ricky came to Joburg after 4 years later because I already said that.
Voice PS. Ah, yes.
I don't want any of that crappy beer. Can I get it? Can I ask for a gin and tonic? Or will that be too fancy for them? Ricky, I already told you, Oliver said. All this stuff's really cheap. And once we're there, don't complain, I added.
I'm just a chaotic.
No need to get a mob after us. They'll murder us, Oliver said. Actually, the police will murder us too if they find us. Crazy. Alright. Your father will get us out of trouble with the police, no worries, Ricky said. Obviously, Ricky still didn't understand that Oliver would get in even more trouble because his father worked right under the police commissioner. That's crazy. Oliver had probably organized all this to get back at his father without his father knowing that it was the only way Oliver knew.
I wish I was at
No,
Doubleside's house because that'd be really funny because he'd be terrified.
yeah, I'd probably say, guys, help me. Hollow was talking a little bit earlier in the stream, probably for like a single second, but
He's
then
just muted.
then he went on mute.
He's muted because he doesn't want to socialize like an antisocial emo boy. He is.
I gotta do 200 pages of this. Alright. We're not gonna get caught anyway. Ricky, continue. That's the point, right? Ricky flicked his flask over of brandy over to Oliver.
I'm gonna
Break
go.
for traffic light.
Bye bye.
Alright, bye. Alright, bye, Crosser. Oh my gosh, I freaking God. I'm gonna do this till like 10 o'clock or something. I don't care if I take good notes. I'm not gonna take notes. Where is it at? Where the flip was I? No one talks. Anyone except for me. Oh, there you go. I braked for a traffic light. He lurched. Bryony spotted all over the back seat. Oh dang. No one talks to anyone except me, I said. I glanced at the map again, scanning down the road. It got complicated once you got in the township. No road signs or street names marked on the map. I smelled the brandy. Turned the air conditioner up. What's the fun in that for us? Ricky said. Guys, just be quiet, I said. Nod. Can you manage that? Cough. Eat more cough drops. You think don't you Jackie boy, Ricky said. He showed him Jackie. You don't believe us, Oliver said. I took them to the Turner bypass. The lights were fewer and the farther between them behind us. The rest of Johannesburg is sheets of red. It's sheets of reds and blues. Sink from view not long. Yellow mounds of dirt on the side of the red mine domes just shone. When the headlights glanced off them, I turned left at an old deserted stadium. Okay, I said, catching Ricky in the mirror. Bass. If I just did an audiobook, would that count too? Can I just put like an audiobook on and we can like listen as someone else speaks? Would that be better? Like that'd be kind of better. Sounded weird. You got asthma? That I have an allergic reaction. Or that or the ear is closing up. Like Steffi knows. Oh, yeah, I've been through my mouth. I've been talking, so I kind of forced to breathe through my mouth. Alright. I don't think there's an audio book on this. Alright. Low iron or you're that or you are kind of sick. Cause I remember one time when I got sick not last Christmas. Actually, you know what? It was last Christmas. I don't know what I'm talking about. Sorry about that. Last Christmas, I got so sick where I stood up and I got like, dizzy, and I started seeing like all those like the grainy little stuff, all the colors and whatnot. And I got like lightheaded. So, but I don't know if it's the same thing or not. I am actually so. Oh, yeah, that's true. Oh yeah, then that probably explains it. Where was I at? Okay, I said to catch you making the mirrors bass. I just need 10 rand for my grandmother. Just 10 rand bass. Ricky. See, and the dark hill sound just like a black.
Side, you got any examples of integration and synthesizing of geospatial data?
I don't think so. Not off the top of my head, I don't. Just like what Oliver said, I got him a rubber talks just like that. What the flip? I was quiet. I don't want to talk to anyone if I don't know them well. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I don't really talk to people in my school because I don't know anybody. Alrighty. Kind of 15 seconds. Oh well, at least I'm making better progress than I would have if I read this by myself. Alrighty. Okay, Ricky tapped Oliver's shoulder with a cassette. Oliver slipped it into the player. You do the talking as always. The cassette started playing. This time it was Miles Davis, one of Ricky's new obsessions. Smuggled in from the States in Ricky's suitcase, the music circled back and forth with an itchy blend of guitar and trumpet. The face paint felt sticky and wet on my face. Are they really trying to do blackface? In fact, I don't think they're even trying to do blackface. I think they're just trying to be black. Water can also help for me. Not actually though. I don't drink water unless I'm like sick or something. So I've been drinking water lately. The book it's not even about these kids, funny enough. It's about it's about Zanella, the one that was mentioned at the very beginning with Billy and Falili, the ones that were making the plan to blow up the power station. Yeah, it's about them overruling the government. I don't know where the flip these white kids are coming in from, but I don't know. Now these white kids are trying to be black. I passed a wire fence at the front of Orlando Police Station. Two dim points of lights behind the fence. Oliver was quiet. We entered Soweto now, and there was no turning back, not just yet. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if they are trying to be, but they were talking about signing black, and also black face paint from rugby, from when Oliver did rugby. So I'm guessing they're gonna try and be blackface or something. I don't know. I have a slight suspicion of what that they're gonna get caught. Unless if they could be a gosh darn good person, that's exactly like the people they're trying to imitate. Then I don't know. Uh, I could print this out. Oh look, I could just download this. All right. Past the right fence, entered Saratoga now, and there's no turn back now just yet. I parked a Chevrolet and a flashy silver Chrysler without number plates. We walked around the walls of bent corrugated metal. The entrance was 6 feet high holes. Two men stood on each side, singing and shadow drifted out. Whose idea was this again? I asked. Yours, Jackie. All yours, Oliver said. He was seconds away from running back to the car. I put my hand on his shoulder and pushed him forward. The undercover police here to check your out to check you out past your bedtime. Promise. Ricky pulled over his hat over his face and pulled up his collar. I did the same thing, stepping in front of him. From my pocket, I took out $3 and slipped it in one of the bouncers. A fat man with a scar on his face and a good portion of his ear missing. There with me, I said, keeping it low, voice low, accent thick. Man just looked at the money I put in his hand for a moment. He paused and he smiled and put the money in his pockets. Silent, Oliver and Ricky followed me inside into a large, low-ceilinged room and smell of beer. You tricked them, Jack. Oliver gripped my shoulder. Don't get too excited, I said, staring them into a corner. We just paid him in to let us in. Doesn't mean he's not gonna tell his friends to take a shot at us. It's only Hollow and Solus, but Solus left. So it's only me and Hollow now. Holy cow. Didn't realize if I talk for too long, my nose just get clogged up. Alright. Alrighty. On the left, there was a bar counter crowded with men spilling glasses of cheap beer. There was another smell, too. That African beer that made from sorghum or something. Band played in front of us and couples danced across the narrow floor. Dang. Ooh. Played The photomaster couples danced across the narrow floor. The mics were terrible, but the saxophone players and pianists were okay. Yeah, I'm not surprised they did create jazz in the. They did help create jazz in American. Or was it the blues? I think it was. I forgot which one it was specifically, but it was during the Roaring '20s, I believe. They all moved up north after slavery was abolished, if I'm correct, and they started making music of their own. But it's like jazz or blues. I forgot which one specifically they were making. Anyways, a young woman was singing with the band and not well. Terrible pitch and no pace. Between songs, she made comments, a mixture of jokes and insults thrown at people she picked from the crowd. Diana seemed to enjoy this, though. It was unclear while being insulted, was so appealing. What she doing? Ricky put a hand over his face. The singer's voice got louder. She was ignoring the music. The pianist tried to match her note for note, but she fell an octave or two and leave the guy scrambling. Dang. That's dedication. But she fell. The sax guy just shook his head, laughed, and continued playing. There was a man by the front of the stage who wasn't dancing, wearing a hat that kept his eyes in the shadow. Black suit with silver suspenders, and between songs, he scanned the room and exchanged nods with bouncers. At the end of each song, he clapped loudly. Terrible music. Give me a drink, Chucky boy, Ricky said, waving his flask upside down. He had him painted the spaces around his eyes well. Even in the badly lit room, I could see the white showing through. I'm all out. It doesn't look like we'll all be able to handle this party sober. So they're trying to go to college, but so I don't know when they got out of high school, but well, it was different back then, I guess, for alcohol. So I don't think you had to be exactly 21. I have it for my class, but we haven't done anything for it yet in class. So, but no, I don't really use Duolingo. Oh, nice. Oh, shoot. That's where we heard police sirens. People saying at the bar serving up very quickly. They jumped off the stools, made an exit. On the floor, some men dragged the partners out. And it was let go. The woman ran. Raid! Everybody kept shouting, raid! Only the man with the brimmed right hat seemed untroubled. He took a position by the bar, crossed his legs, started another cigarette. Make room for Zanelle, Sonny, he said. Ooh, guys, look, the characters were turning back. Zanelli, dang, let's go. Sonny, he said, his voice cutting over the chaos. The bouncer with the scar pushed people aside. The singer unplugged her microphone, put it down, and walked slowly out behind the others. Because we were behind her, we got a path through the crowd, too. The sirens were very close now as the sounds were pounding footsteps, and the car doors opened and closing. The singer walked around the Sheebian into a side street turning right and took a few steps. We followed. Some others were already there. Ugh, alright. Alright. We followed some already out there. Waited it out. It looked like they were used to this kind of thing. Oliver, Ricky, and I took a place near the wall or yard or so away from the sing room. What were they looking for this time? Zanella? What did Thabo do? Ooh, Thabo was mentioned on the back too. So, what did Thabo do this time? One of the men asked, holding his knees. His breath steamed up his large square glasses through the worn patches in his green sweater. Thin elbows poked out. Frick, bro. I need to just do this, bro. Oh, frick, bro. I got a history presentation tomorrow. Oh, it's okay. Gonna read this. I don't know. This is only chapter 2, I think. So, his best he brought his zero patches. How would I know? The singer took out a place against the wall and crossed her arms. Another man wearing an orange bow tie passed her his jacket. Here, CC, take this. He said it like he was used to offering jackets to girls outside his sure beans. I think you guys can tell I'm tired. I can't sleep. You tried that, Quill? It's like medicine, something like that, maybe. What do you guys read? I've seen like clips of the first movie. I've seen how to beat it. I've seen like those videos, but I never read it. You know Thabo very well as another man with glasses. Which means you know why the police are here. The singer put on a jacket and ignore him. We waited. Oliver slipped down against the wall and covered his face with his coat, terrified that his dad would find him here, even though he knew his dad was too high up in the police to go and avenge himself. I counted at least 20 men and 5 women standing outside, including the singer. It's off. What do you mean I don't know. I don't know. What was I doing? Then we heard the sound of breaking glass. Hey Sam, sounds like Thabo is planning on his something for the police. Man with glasses laughed. I don't know, man. I got a stuffed up nose, so probably gonna sound a little bit weird. Oh, it's like muffled in paper. Uh, it was like right in front of my tissue. Sorry about that. I never speak in YouTube. What do you mean you never speak in YouTube? But I have my tissue right in front of my microphone, so I don't know. And then I also got like that with the stuffed nose. No voice to get muffled. Alright. What was I at? Oliver slipped down against the wall. Heading. Police might as well drink it. Good whiskey, some good beer. Do they think we're hiding guns between the bottles? What? I don't know what that is. I'm not gonna say it. Said the man with the bow tie. But what will the black barrettes do to Thabo for losing all of their liquor? Asked the man with the glasses. I don't know, Professor. Cut off something. An arm if he's lucky, answered the man with the bow tie. That's their style. Don't call me Professor. Too late. Booty. Oh, the Soti. Sota calls you that. What page? I'm gonna check what page I'm at after this. The singer took off her shoes and dropped them to the ground. There was something nervous and patient about her. Sonella, she said, said the man with the glasses. What time is school tomorrow? Going to change out of those woman clothes now, aren't you? Wait, what? The singer said nothing, but turned her face toward the road, toward just angry. She had high cheekbones, large eyes, her eyebrows were thin and slanted. She was maybe 17 or 18, but the makeup tried to hide it. Don't bother her, Professor, the one called Sam said. Thabo will send his boys to give you a few claps, and you won't be like that. Thabo is being raided, so he might not last till tomorrow. Professor, the singer said, try to teach your worthless lessons. Oh, fuck. Oh my gosh, man, I'm just trying to read. Look at my glasses, honestly. I can't. Actually, I can just see maybe. I don't want to do that, actually. Try to teach your worthless lessons without falling down from all the whiskey you drunk. Your students never listen to you in English. Afrikaans is gonna make you look like a fool. Thula, and worried about your headache tomorrow. The man in the alleyway laughed, but the man with the glasses made for the singer. The man with the glasses made for the singer. What the flip? I don't know. I don't know what that's meant to mean. Be quiet, girl. Remember who your father was. No one like him with his whiskey. Careful, the singer said. You don't want me to fight. Oh, you don't want to fight me. The man in the alley gathered behind her. The man with the glasses tensed. Zanella, Professor. He likes to tell us what to do, just to leave it. Just leave it. The professor turned around from the singer and leaned against the back of the wall. Some left. The sounds of the sirens were fading, the police were gone, and Ricky nudged Oliver with his foot. We started walking away. John, no, that was too close. Paul would have slandered me, slaughtered me. Oliver picked himself up from the ground of the off the, oh wait, no, this, oh my gosh. Oliver picked himself off the ground and followed me. Don't tell me we have to go back in there and listen to that terrible singing, Ricky said. What's the next? I'm just gonna stop at the next chapter. I laughed, forgetting for the moment that we were in an aerospace, that our voices were too loud, and that we were talking like white people were. What did you say? The singer said behind me. She pulled my shoulder back. I smelled cheap perfume and hairspray. We were face to face now, and she took her time looking at me. There was glitter on her face with her fake eyelashes. Her makeup followed the sharp lines of her face, the high cheekbones, the thin slanted brows. Dang, bro. Get some cough drops. Where the flip is it? He doesn't like your singing, I said in my black accent. That's all. The singer grabbed my collar, saying, Professor, look, Malingo has painted himself black. Ooh. Ooh, the black eye is kind of getting juicy. I jerked my collar out of her hand and it tore, and Oliver, Ricky, and I ran. We went the alleyway and turned left, breaking martial lines very fast. Breaking martial lines heavy with wet school uniforms, for all the drinking their man behind us were fast. Ricky was following behind. And then, from somewhere, kids with stones in their hands, they ran after us yelling, Malaga, Malaga, I don't know. And other things I didn't understand. The car I shouted at Oliver, who was ahead. Oliver turned left, threw the keys. I threw him the keys, so as we ran onto the road, the men and children were chasing us just a yard from Ricky. Oliver has reached the Mustang. I heard him stop the car, then the headlights came into view. Doors swinged open at the back. He turned and made us as if what the fuck? He turned and made us if to drive right into them. The fell aside. A stone hit the car headlight, splintering flecks of glass. Oliver kept driving. I caught the roof frame and put myself onto the back seat. Ricky, panting, threw himself behind me. I threw the clothes. So Ricky panted, threw himself behind me. I closed the door. The engine rattled as Oliver accelerated. He made for the highway. What a crappy car, Ricky said between breaths. I ignored my shirt, still smelling of perfume. Oh, frick you, website. Alright, so I guess I'm gonna get to chapter 2. I'm gonna end it right there because it's only 9 o'clock. Gee willikers. Tomorrow, if I'm doing better, I'll probably go for 2 hours. I really need to get this done. Oh, frick. Hold on. So I'm on chapter 2 now. Chat, I might be cooked. This is due Thursday. Today is Tuesday. Wednesday, I'm gonna have to either boatload, read a bunch. How much chapters are there? Oh, frick. You know. What's this one? 10? Frick, there's 10 chapters. Oh, frick me. I'm gonna, anyway, here, I'm gonna have to like read this during study hall or something. Do you have to write a paper on this? I said take detailed notes because I'll be assessed on it this Thursday. But the thing is, though, I didn't even read it. Like, this is my first time even reading it. So I'm probably just going to read it. Hopefully remember something about it so I can answer the questions to my best ability. Honestly, summer readings are probably the worst thing that school will ever invent. Because, one, it's summer. You cannot expect me to do schoolwork when I'm not even in class yet. I don't know your name. I don't know what you look like, and you expect me to read a book for your class? No, that ain't happening. And I will stand by that all day long, 24/7. Like, I'll die on that hill. It don't make sense, you know. It's a bunch of bullcrap. If they make us now, it's one thing to do the reading where they assign us book during school, and they make us read like a chapter a night or something like that. That's different because one, it's during school, it's during the school year. Two, usually it's literally just like a few chapters a night, you know. It's not like they're expecting you to read the entire book over the summer on your own time. No, because during summer, that's my time. I ain't doing nothing for you. So yeah, honestly, I don't care. I'm just going. I used to do school year round. Yeah, I feel like if you're homeschooled, you could probably do that and then get done faster. At the same time, I've seen homeschooled stuff, and apparently it's like really easy or something, but I'm not entirely sure. That'll be it, guys, because I don't want to stay up too late. It was trash. Yeah, I can understand that though. Uh, what else? I think that's gonna be it though. Uh, I'll be doing this again tomorrow. Um, hopefully I'll go for 2 hours maybe tomorrow. I'm just gonna like get straight into it. Not gonna like really make an introduction stuff like that. Uh, if any case it doesn't work out, I might have to no, because I have study hall. Frick this! I got study hall. I got study hall after English, so it wouldn't really work out. Thankfully, I'm not the only one who has not read this. Hot tea and honey usually helps. That's like tea and honey. That's what my mom made me that one time. Deeper. I got some bumblebees at my house. They like to pollinate my stuff, so maybe I could find some honeybees. Be drinking water. I probably die of dehydration. I need a summer break, and now I had one, so not so trashy. Okay, that's good though. I mean, I feel like that's pretty much college though. At the same time, you gotta realize if you do online college, that's how it's gonna be. Except I think you still get a summer break during college. I don't know about that actually. I don't know if you do. Anyway, like I said, that'll be all. Thank you guys for tuning in. I don't want to stay up too late and stuff. So, I'll be doing this again tomorrow. I'll probably read some on my own time during study hall. Just after I finish my chemistry homework. Yeah, is it college? Yeah, at my college even. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, yeah, that's what. See, I thought they usually do that. But yeah, so, um, bye.